everybody. Welcome to the inaugural Climate Hacks Celebration Summit and Hackathon. And what is Climate Hacks? Climate Hacks is a weekend long from today all the way to tomorrow in terms of submission, with the announcement happening on Wednesday at noon Eastern Time, post Earth Day Celebration Summit and Hackathon, where students, professionals, and companies and everyone come together to solve climate problems and promote sustainable solutions. And this is sponsored by Minority Programmers Association, an international network of developers unifying together to build socially impactful software solutions and increase diversity in the STEM space. So please join our movement, help us run these hackathons, and throw future events like it at minorityprogrammers.org. So here are the quick rules for anybody wondering. There are 8 prizes totaling to 1,000, where the grand prize is 300 and the 7 rest are $100, with one of these prizes being a DevPost public voting competition. So no one person can win, no one team can win multiple prizes. So there's going to be 8 teams winning, and that's going to be a lot of you. So make sure you submit. And what you need for your submission is a GitHub repo. So you're going to make a public GitHub repo named Minority Programmers Climate Hacks 2021, and you're going to need a GitHub account for that. But in your repository, make sure you have a markdown file called README with all the relevant links. If you're making, say, a Figma prototype or anything, a video or any of the links, that should be in the README, and we should be able to access it through the GitHub. And a pitch video with a demo. And so not only pitch your product as if you were pitching, any startup, but also show a little demonstration of what you have to offer. And then on the side, if you also want to include some additional stuff in the README, going over a code review with the video separate from this would be optimal. And so also include your relevant links in the description of the video. You're going to also need to submit the form on DevPost. And in DevPost, you're submitting the form, the link to the repo, and the YouTube. DevPost is the final submission, so please get on there. You cannot be displayed on the gallery for that public voting if you are not on DevPost, and you will not be qualified. And the deadline is tomorrow Eastern Time. And so those are the rules, and make sure you abide by them. And we're looking forward to judging. The judging period and the public voting period is from the submission deadline around, I think, 15 minutes after, and then it is ending Tuesday night with Wednesday on our YouTube, and the link will be on Discord announcing the winners. And so, as long as your solution helps the planet and addresses one of the following environmental issues, you qualify for one of the 8 prizes. And so here are the prize categories. And the reason why we're doing this is because we want you to be creative and at least address one of the categories. And some of these were included already announced with some examples of actual specific problem statements to help better guide you. But as long as your solution addresses water, climate migration, that is, people moving because climate change has affected them, the energy systems and the power grid, maybe think something that happened to Texas, pollution, whether it's air, industrial pollution, or pollution seeping into our soil and sand, issues dealing with the developing world, how has climate impacted the developing world more than the regular world, or the first world, addressing issues there. So there's a little bit of creativity there. Dealing with deforestation or desertification, dealing with our food production and our food supply, or thinking about environmental justice or sustainable thinking. And sustainable thinking is a great topic because you can develop incentivization models for recycling, for doing climate aware activities. And then there's climate education. You're just building a platform that educates, because how are you going to act on sustainable solutions if you don't know about the environment? So there's a broad array of categories, all dedicated to helping the environment, and you can choose. And we're going to have an ideation workshop after this, and after the team formation. So if you don't have a team, we'll help place you there with teams up to 5. And so we look forward to seeing you address these solutions. And so everything that you can find is on the Discord. You can find a team, ask questions. Our office hours are there in the voice channels, and we have breakout rooms We also have mini games and like show and tell. So instead of kind of competing and there's going to be a lot of teams winning, collaborate, ask questions. Because a lot of the people we met, a lot of people we worked with were from hackathons. So treat your team members, and finding a team is finding future colleagues you can always build stuff with and enter new hackathons with. So here's the schedule. It's on climatehacks.dev/schedule, where these are the kind of the main activities and the main support. We'll also be having kind of separate office hours, and I'll be here to provide support throughout the competition. So that is the kickoff event. Here are the categories. And happy hacking. Ask away on Discord. I look forward to seeing your projects and supporting you guys throughout these weekend competitions. Have a nice day.